Time out. What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am back! And I'm back for a very special reason. More special than a board game review or unboxing or a favorite 5 list. What I'm here for is a favorite you list. Because really, seriously, it's because of all of you out there. You that are watching right now, you that are watching later on, you that watch so far in the future, 100 years from now, going on your super duper computers, your cerebral networks, networking through the cosmos and finding my videos. Thank you very much, because all of you, maybe not the people in the future yet, but all of you have come together to help me break 500. Woo! Over 500 subscribers. That's all you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Really, but I'm not going to sit here for the next X amount of minutes just saying thank you, because that sounds like it's blowing smoke up your, Well, that noise is the 20-sided mutts. They're in here with me. All right. So what else I'm here for is, hold on, let me. That a little bit better? I think that's a little bit better. All right. So the other thing that I'm here for is I want to talk about the channel. I've been doing the best I can for right now. I really wish I could do better. Time is my mortal enemy. However, I am going to start to structure things a little bit better for the situation, for YouTube. Guys, come here. People want to know who's making so much noise. This is Mojo. He's one of the 2 culprits. Come here. You, come here. Come here. And, whoops, sorry, girl. And this is his sister, Moxie. They're the ones causing all the commotion. Get back down there. All right. So I'm basically trying to restructure my own personal time to help better my things here on YouTube. It's really what it's come down to. It's really what I'm trying to do. So in light of that, I wanted to give a little bit of a channel update for 500. Because I think that for what's going on in my mind, what I want to do, I think it's worthwhile to tell you. I mean, because you're the whole reason why anyone but me and my wife and the 20-sided warriors watch this. So I wanted to let you know what was going on. So, and I didn't want to talk just completely off the top of my head like I often do with the midday monologues and stuff. So I wanted to, jot down some notes and make sure I really get through what I want to get through to you. So, the first thing I want to start off with, I'm going to be talking about the channel in general, and then from there, I want to give some shout-outs because I think it's really necessary. I think you all deserve the shout-outs, so I'm going to be getting to some shout-outs too. But to be honest, thank you all, because we've had the explosion to get to 500. It was just a week ago that I did a sort of channel update shout out because we hit 300, and it was a while back before that for the 100. Well, actually all odd numbers: 100, 300, 500. So I guess I'll do the next one at 7. No, I'm going to do the next one at 750. I like that number better. A little bit rounder of a number in consideration of to get to 175. It's a quarter of. But yeah, so I did drop something last week, and I thought I did at the time a pretty good job of saying thank you by giving shout outs to a lot of my new subscribers. But I went from I went from 323 to 509 or 510 it is right now. So, I mean, logistically, that would be impossible for me to do. So instead, what I'm going to do after I talk about the channel updates is I'm going to give a shout out to my to a bunch of my commentators is what I'm going to do. It seems a little bit fair, and we won't be sitting here reading off names for an hour. It just seems to do it better that way. So anyway, so the first part that I want to do, like I was saying, I want to talk about the channel. I want to talk about the shows and what's going to be going on. So I'm going to be doing my best. And when I say that, I genuinely mean it. It's not just lip service. I'm going to be sticking to a 4 video a week schedule. That's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to be Monday, Tuesdays, and then Friday, and then Saturday or Sunday, depending on how my weekend works out. Those are going to be the 4 regular days that you're going to be able to count on me to give you new uploads and new videos. So Mondays, we're going to have midday monologue. You know, I didn't do a lot during the winter because I tend to do it at my lunch break, at my job, and New York City just got a little bit too bad for too long. And those park benches are twice as cold as the surrounding air because they've just been sitting there all, the whole time. But I want to get back into it. The weather's starting to get nicer. I already dropped a couple of new ones this week and last week. So I want to make that a regular Monday thing. So Mondays, you can look forward to sometime in the afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock drop, Eastern Standard Time. You can look forward to a midday monologue. Tuesdays, I'm going to be bringing you my new show. We've already dropped 2 episodes of it. I love doing it, and that's called Tabletop Takeout, and that's going to be on Tuesday. And the idea behind Tabletop Takeout is very simple. It's not a review, although the first 2 sounded a little reviewy. I'm going to try to rein that in a little bit. But it's not a review. It's the way I would tell my friends that they have to play this game. Is there a reason why this particular game needs to be played? This is the pitch. This is what I would say to my buddies, to my friends, to the 20-sided warriors about a particular game to get it to the table. It's fast, just like a takeout, and it's all about the tabletop. So Tabletop Takeout Tuesdays, that's going to be dropping probably also around the 1, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because I'm going to be filming those on my lunchtime as well. So you can look forward to those. Fridays, I'm going to try to get more content for Friday night fillers. As you've seen behind me, and if you've watched, and if you haven't, please go check it out. You should check out my latest 2018 edition of State of the Shelf. You notice I have a few filler games. I mean, not, when I say a few, I don't mean 1 or 2. I mean, I got a good dozen or so. But we're going to run out of filler games soon. I'm going to be buying some, obviously. But if you have a filler game and you want it reviewed and you want it shown off, then contact me. Contact me here on YouTube, through Twitter, through Facebook, and also, of course, you can always email me or any of the 20-sided warriors at twogunpixie@gmail.com. That's one word, all lowercase. twogunpixie@gmail.com. But yeah, if you have a game in general you want reviewed, but particularly if you have a quick filler game, anything that plays in an hour or less, then let me know. We'd love to do a review on it, and if it's a good game and we enjoy playing it, it'll probably end up getting at least a second film for Friday night fillers. So that's obviously going to be Friday night. Now on the weekend, depending on my Saturday, Sunday schedule, what's going on, real life, game day and stuff, we're going to try to bring you the Super Showdown. Yeah, that's what I'm calling for. Because I like alliteration. I love front runs. So yeah, the Super Showdown. So that'll either be a Saturday Super Showdown or a Sunday Super Showdown. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Anyone remember those commercials? Motor City Madness. Anyway, getting a little enthusiastic, getting a little crazy here because I'm so excited. Thanks to all of you. Now, also besides the weekly features, I still have the regular features that I want to be doing. It's just that they're not going to be timed like the other 4 are. So the regular features that you can still count on right here on Two Gun Pixie is what's in the Pixie's box. In fact, we got another unboxing. We have a few unboxings coming up, actually. We got one. You want to see? We got one. It's sitting on the shelf. It hasn't been unboxed yet. You want to see a little preview of what it's going to be? So I know this game's a few months old. It's not absolutely totally new. Like this is going to be too much glare. Doctor Who in the Time of the Daleks. My first Doctor Who game, other than the Doctor Who Clue that I got for a Christmas gift a couple of years ago. And I'm a huge Whovian. Oh yeah, old school. First four Doctors are my favorite. Easily my favorite Doctors, the first four. But I've never bought one before, and I'll get into it more probably when I'm talking about it. But I so far, all the Doctor Who games to me really just seem like Doctor Who just slapped on a theme, on a game. It's just slap on Doctor Who. It could be any game. Anyway, so it's going to be more of those. Plus, I also got coming for review purposes from IDW Games. Actually, it's supposed to be coming tomorrow. So you might see some very quick unboxings of these too from IDW Games. We have Ray Guns and Rocket Ships. Yeah, I've been looking forward to that. Had a great kickstart of that game, as well as another game that I'm really looking forward to because it means something to me personally. It means a lot to me personally, the IP that it's derived from. And that's because I'm saying their version because there's another version coming out based on the newer movies, but it's the IDW Games version, their version of the original Planet of the Apes. And this game looks so interesting because it's a cooperative game and you're working together. You're actually working as Taylor's psyche. You're working as his psyche and you have to work together in a way to get him through each of the scenes in the movie. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to that. So look forward to those two unboxings as well as the Doctor Who in Time of the Daleks. So now, of course, we're going to be doing the unboxings, so there's going to be more Pixie playthroughs. What's the difference between the Pixie playthroughs and the showdowns? Well, the showdowns, really, there's not a lot of difference. But what I'm going to try to do is that for the Super Showdown, Saturday/Sunday, is I'm going to try to stick to that as team versus team games or one versus all style games, a little bit more competitive, be a little bit more lively around the table, while the Pixie playthroughs will go up. They'll go up whenever, but they'll be coming. And there'll be a lot more of the co-op games that are going to be played. So look forward to more Pixie playthroughs, as well as 20-sided shots. Oh, yeah. I love letting you guys hear what my players think. It's one thing for a reviewer like me to come down, sit down and come up on your screens and sit there and tell you what I thought of the game, but then to tell you what my players thought of the game. I'm not saying any of them are being dishonest. I'm sure none of them are, actually, at least the good, well-respected ones. But I pride myself on the fact that you're not going to necessarily just hear me say, oh, my gamers said this, my friends said that. I'm going to sit them down in front of the camera and they're going to tell you themselves. And we're going to see more of that. And along with that, of course, we get the full product review. Now, the 20-sided shots is going to be right after the first game. This is a first impression video review that they're going to be giving you. While, on the other hand, the two-gun review is going to be more of my full product review after I've played a bunch of games, which is why those videos come out slower than the others. I have a full-time job. I'm married. You saw the two little troublemakers down there. So I don't always have a lot of time to dedicate to things, but so the full two-gun reviews do come out a little bit slower, and I apologize for that. But then again, we're also going to have Big Johnny G's How to Play. For a while, I was thinking about calling that How to Play with Big Johnny G. Listen to that. Say it out loud once. How to Play with Big Johnny G. Makes it sound like I'm either a 5-year-old that has some socializing problems, or I'm a big pervert. So I decided to invert that and go with Big Johnny G's How to Play. So there'll be some more of those. I always have fun doing them and showing you guys how to play some of the games I really like. So those are the regular features that you're still going to see them on my channel, but there's no dedicated day, such as the midday monologue Mondays, the tabletop takeout Tuesdays, Friday night fillers, or the Saturday/Sunday Super Showdowns. So you're still going to get the regular features as well. Now, I have some returning classes I'm not going to forget about, but they just don't come up a lot. So you might see another drop or two this year of our Apatorium Maximus. I know I've got a couple of more app games. When I say that, I mean app games that are particularly based on board games, or board games first, then made into apps. So I got a couple more of those that I'd like to go over. Not sure when I'm going to get a chance to do that. Bullseye interviews, whenever that can happen. Now, there's no hard plan on that. That usually happens when I'm at a big game day somewhere or at a convention and I get the chance to do it. And I'm not currently going to any convention coming up right now, so I'm not forgetting about it. It'll happen when it happens. It'll happen organically. And then I got a returning series that I'm going to be doing. It's sort of a second edition, a not so much a second edition. Think of it as volume 2, if you put it in comic book terms. So like volume 2 is what I'm going to be doing, and that is Tales from the Tabletop. We not too long ago I was running a Dungeons and Dragons game, and after a couple of games, the party fell apart. What can I say? Real life sucks. Jobs with 2 of them took them away from the table. Another 2 started their own campaign on the weekend, and a third schedule is just so compact, it's impossible for her to make it. So that had to end. But I'm starting it up. I got a new campaign with some returning players that we're really looking forward to, and so I want to start Tales from the Table again, and that's going to be for the second edition of Mutants and Masterminds. Oh, I love the second edition of this game. I know the companies would much rather have you talk about the latest edition of whatever game they have, because that's what they're making their real cash on, their scratch. But I'm sorry, the third edition doesn't do it for me. The first edition's okay. The second edition kicks it. So we're going to be doing a short one. I don't know how long, specifically set in the Paragons setting. So they're going to be first-time superheroes. There's never been superheroes in the world until something happens. So I want to go back to Tales from the Table, and that's going to be what it's going to be on. It's going to be Mutants and Masterminds, Paragon, second edition. So look forward to that. Actually, our campaign should be starting next month in March. So we usually game the second and third weekends of the month, so look for it in the middle of March. All right. I'm really looking forward to it. I love Mutants and Masterminds so much. Now, the last thing I want to talk about as far as the channel update stuff goes, before I get to the thank yous, is I got two nice newbies that I'm going to be introducing. I already introduced the other one, Tabletop Takeout, but I got 2 more that I really am looking forward to doing. And one of them is a version of something I've already filmed. I already mentioned earlier in this video, actually, and that's the State of the Shelf. What I want to do is I want to take State of the Shelf and I want to do occasional updates to that I call Shelf by Shelf, where we're going to talk about each of my gaming shelves. Because if you've watched that or the previous 2017 version of my State of the Shelf address, you realize, and if you just just notice the way things are here, I have a very particular way, the way I shelve my game boxes. So I was thinking about doing something shelf by shelf that would fall under the State of the Shelf category. And finally, brand new category I got. You're all gonna have to watch it out there. Be on your P's and Q's, as such old timers say. Because my new one is called Caught in the Crosshairs. And what this is going to be, it's going to be me reviewing you. Well, maybe not you. Maybe you. Definitely not you. Now, what it is I'm going to be reviewing other YouTube reviewers. I don't know if anyone does that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe I'm the first, maybe I'm the last. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I just think it's a cool idea. See how it goes. So those are the channel updates. Weekly shows, regular features, some returning classics, and the newbies that I'm going to be doing. Now, so the other thing, as I said, I wanted to do for the second part of the channel update is I wanted to give a shout out to a bunch of people that make a lot of comments on my videos, and I know some of them have been sharing my videos, and wow, that's that's really super cool. Please keep sharing my videos. If you like them, share them, talk about them, keep commenting on them. And so instead of trying to go through this ridiculous list of over 200 new subscribers, like I said, I'm just going to narrow this down to a lot of new subscribers I have that make comments, you know, and maybe that's unfair that I'm just picking them because they make comments, but I have to figure out some way to kind of pare down this thank you. So I'm sorry if you didn't make a comment and you're not getting a shout out right now, or maybe you made one comment, you know, and then you just left it at that. I'm really going for the people that made multiple comments because, again, nothing personal. It just has to do with cutting this down. Otherwise, it's going to be going on way too long, which it probably already has been right now. I don't even know if anyone that started from the beginning is even still watching at this point. So let me do this because it's going to make me feel good. I'm going to enjoy giving back a little bit here. So also what I'm going to do is, now, anyone that's been watching my videos over this past year knows that I've been getting a little bit better with production value. I'm finally seriously, that's way overused. Finally starting to figure out how to use Power Director. So I'm gonna try to get the names I say right here, and then I'm gonna try to make sure I have links to all of their YouTube pages down in the comments section. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. The comment section, that's no problem. I know I can do that. That's just that's no problem. But yeah, so I'm still fairly brand new newbie here at Power Director, so I'm going to try that, getting the stuff right down here somewhere. All right, so these are the people that are making a lot of comments, and they've been nice comments. They've been good comments. I'm not saying that there's comments that are bad that I'm just not going to talk about. Let's hide that, because it hasn't been really yet. So here we go. Taymation Studios. Taymation Studios on here on YouTube, and you've also made some comments on Twitter. Wanted to say thank you very much. Fallen Dominion Studios, the creators of Fallen Land. You guys seem to be as big a fans of me as I am of you, I'll tell you that. I think you may be the top commenter of everything that I put up, regardless of whether it's here or on Facebook, and maybe on Twitter too. You guys could be the number one guys. So Fallen Dominion Studios, thank you so much, and also thank you for trusting in me, a newbie game reviewer, with one of the few precious copies that you had of your game. So thank you guys. Michelle Teal, and I love the way you spell that. Shell, like a seashell. I love that. Michelle Teal, very cool. You've been making a lot of comments. You've been loving my energy. This is all me, baby. This is the way I am. So thank you very much for enjoying my videos, for enjoying my crazy New York high energy, non-caffeine. Oh my God, can you imagine if I drank caffeine? DJ Crimmy, you've been loving my game videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for making me feel good about putting them up. That all of you, actually, I'd say that comment too. Thank you so much, because when you put a comment up, it makes it realize that what I did was worthwhile. Because even though I do it because I love doing it, let's face facts. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing it at all. I'd just be having these conversations with my friends instead of shooting videos, right? Maritime Gamers, thank you as well for not just being a subscriber, but for being active right here on my channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Gamer to Gamer, thank you. Another gamers, two ugly gamers, if you believe that. So again, Gamer to Gamer, I just gotta say thank you very much for enjoying this old Grognard's review and board game channel, and the positive vibes you've been sending me, brothers. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Dice Odyssey, fellow board game reviewer that I've been talking to for a while now. Kaz, thank you so much. You might be the second most interactive friend / fan / internet sensation that I know, right behind Fallen Dominion, as far as the amount of comments and encouragement that you guys give me. Game reviewer to game reviewer, big guy to big guy, just gotta say thank you so much. Your heart is twice as big as anyone else I know, really. Toy Talk with Dominic. Toy Talk with Dominic, new friends of mine because of Twitter. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed my review of, which one was that? That was Sentinels of the Multiverse, the card game. You're going to love it. I really hope you do, obviously. I don't want to be wrong, but I love that game so much, and everyone I know, and I've said this about a few games, I know, but it's true. It really is true that every one of my friends and gamers that I've put that game down to, they've all enjoyed it to one degree or another. Either enjoyed it enough to play it again, or enjoyed it enough where they're asking me, John, when are we going to play this again? So I hope you get the game. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. And thanks for watching the videos and taking my advice on a game. Very cool. Van Danksing. You know, I had to practice saying that a few times. It kept coming out wrong. And it's a very simple, I don't know why. But not only here on YouTube, Van, you've also been very good with me on Twitter. You've been very encouraging of me. Thank you so much. You know, again, I say this all the time because it's true. This old grognard just can't get enough of everything that's going on. So thank you for being so positive to me. It makes me feel like being more positive to other people when that happens. So thank you so much. Van Danksing. Why do I have a problem trying to say that? I know I just said it right, but man, I'd actually think my way through it. I don't know why. All right, Game K. Like Special K, but even better, because it's not bland cereal, it's a game. Game K. Thank you guys for being involved with me here on the social media, on YouTube. It really means a lot that I got other people that are looking at me and going, wow, he's not crazy. Or he is crazy, but he's crazy in a fun, nice way. Kind of like Reverend Jim from Taxi, the original Kramer. And if I got this right, and someone else here might have been, but this sticks out because I thought I saw the flag, I think from the UK, I think. Team B, baby. I just added the baby, that's not there. Team B. Thank you so much for watching the videos, for commenting on the videos, for liking the videos. It's just super cool, man. Thank you so much. If I'm right, you are from across the pond. You know, time things are different. When you're watching Midday Monologue, it's almost midnight. It's halfway to midnight by that point, I guess. Well, I guess midday is halfway to midnight. It's probably about 6 p.m. is what I'm getting to. All right, and if I'm wrong, then the entire string I just said means nothing. All right, Board Game Renegade. Jeremiah, another board game reviewer, another friend of mine, someone I know personally, I've hung out with, nice guy, can't get enough of him. I know, Jeremiah, I know we got to do something together. We keep trying to plan it, and the time is not working out. But I love hanging out with you. I love talking to you online. I love watching your videos. I love the fact that you like my videos. Your game days are off the hook. I can't wait for the next one coming up. That's first weekend of April. I got to double check that. I can't wait for that game day, man. We always have a good time, brother. And finally, someone that actually was the first jump because of this person's involvement, getting me involved with a group of small YouTubers, started this jump, and I mentioned last time, got to mention again, got to show the love because it's deserved, because it's due, and that's Tessception. Thank you so much, Tess. Thank you for bringing me into this larger group of small YouTubers. Larger, smaller, like jumbo shrimp. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for doing that, Tess. That was so cool of you, and I'm not sure if I'd be here at 500 right now if it wasn't for you introducing me to all these other cool YouTubers. And so that really worked out. So thank you. So those are some of my most frequent commenters. So I wanted to give them a shout out. Like I've said, there's over 200 since last week. It would just be crazy for me to try to give everyone a shout out. So I'm sorry if you watched the video and like I said, you made one comment. Maybe I missed it when I was looking for multiple comment people here. It's nothing to do with anyone personally. It's just trying to get for time because it looks like this thing's already hitting 30 minutes long. And this is just a channel update. So I appreciate everything everyone has done. I really honestly do. I love not only the fact that you subscribe and you comment on my stuff, but the fact that we interact on Twitter so much back and forth. And it it grounds me in the sense of grounding me for what I'm doing, this hobby of mine. So thank you all so much. It means a great deal to me. So that was the channel shout out. That was the update. So remember, we're going to be trying to do 4 weekly shows in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time here in America. Monday and Tuesday is going to be the midday monologue and the tabletop takeout. Friday night fillers will be up, obviously, sometime Friday night. And then Saturday or Sunday, we're going to be doing the super showdown. And then everything new we got coming. Everything new we got coming. The State of the Shelf, Shelf by Shelf. Caught in the crosshairs. So you get beware. Beware. I'm watching. All right, everybody. That's it for this episode. This shout out. That's it. I'm your buddy, Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. My friends, we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. Right here on YouTube. We have a Zazzle store that has great products. All nerd related, a lot of RPG related, but all nerd related stuff. We got we got some Unit 13 stuff up there. You guys know Unit 13? Go to the playlist and check out Stormtrooping with Unit 13. It's a podcast. It's an RPG podcast that I am sitting down with 20-sided warriors and I am running them through a D20 RPG Star Wars campaign, and the game kicks off. The very first episode kicks off the taking of the Tantive 4, the beginning of the original Star Wars film. It's the true story of the taking of the Tantive 4. True from the perspective of a certain squad of stormtroopers known as Unit 13. So check that out. Then that series, there's also Call of Cult 13. Has nothing to do with the Star Wars stuff. It's a completely different 13-run episode show about based on D20 Call of Cthulhu game, 1970s New York City, rock and roll, baby. You might want to check that out too. But yeah, so we got some Unit 13 stuff up on our Zazzle store, so go check that out. And for now, I'm out of here, my friends. I'm out of here. I am so out of here.